always be weaker than I.
Ladies and gentlemen, please another giant Edinburgh welcome for Mr. Clancy Brown. Thank you. Tell us a little bit, a few memories that you might have from the shoot. Would you mind doing that?
I don't remember anything. Maybe that wasn't a good idea to have my children watch that. I'm not sure. No, it's okay? Oh, geez. We were all so young and svelte and good-looking back then. Goodness gracious. I remember killing Sean. That was quite an honor. I think at that point only one other person had killed Sean. We had some trouble with those extras. Well, not really trouble. They were so good. The first day they had brought some courage with them, and got a little too realistic. And the next day we had to have a crew of ambulances. So we would go around and make sure that, I mean, I wouldn't. I could care less, but you know the company had lots of real injuries. Some guys got really into it. No, I didn't almost decapitate Sean. So, no. That's a good rumor, though. Let's keep it up. Let's go ahead and say that.
How did you enjoy getting cast against type when you did Earth 2, John Danziger? Was that fun to get through the post and find, yes, great, I've got something nice?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I was just getting married at that point, so I was exploring the softer side of myself. It was my first TV show, and they were great, fun people, and they let me do that, and I was very fortunate to be able to do that. That show brought us, even though it was very brief, it only went on one season, it brought us my daughter, Rose. So it was 20 years ago that we made that show, and my daughter. So that's the good thing that came out of it. But I did enjoy it. See, that's way more information than you wanted.
Or your wife.
Yeah, or my wife. But did I enjoy it? You betcha.
Who's the better swordsman, you or Christopher?
Me. Sean was quite good. Bob Anderson, who is the swordmaster of all time. He did the fights, and he was in that a lot, actually. A lot of that stuff you saw up at Sky, that was Bob doing the katas with the other stuntman. But Bob doubled a lot of Sean's stuff because Sean had to get out of the country. He was only scheduled for a week. If he'd stayed longer than 10 days or something, then he had to pay taxes, and he doesn't like to pay taxes. True Scotsman, that one.
What was your favorite part about the movie?
The soundtrack. I mean, basically, I love that scene. It gets me every time. The scene when he, when Heather dies. And I love all of that Highland stuff. I don't like watching me so much because you just don't like watching yourself. But all that Highland stuff is great. And I'm serious. I would love to play Cosmo's part if Cosmo would let me. It's a very 80s movie. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my God. I've forgotten how 80s it was. It's just, what a great soundtrack that was. My daughter said, that's what she said. She said, great soundtrack. Isn't she sweet? She's like, really knows how to say something nice without. Man, Dad, it was a great soundtrack. Yes, it was. That's always fun, too, to listen to his accent. That's always, there can be only one. Yeah. Of course, my Bonnie Heather.
Shout it out.
Yeah, come on. That's you and me. All right. There.
Hi, Clancy. How's it going? Hi. I was wondering, what's your favourite line that the Kurgan had? Because there's a lot of great one-liners, and would you mind treating us to it in character?
What's your favorite line? Burn Out, Fade Away, right? That was made up. That was a Neil Young line from Rust Never Sleeps. I didn't think they'd use it, but they did. I think my favorite line is, "Holy ground, Highlander! Remember what Ramirez taught you." I do love that line, actually, sincerely, because it just tells you that the Kurgan actually does give a damn about this process, this ritual that they're going through. And even though he's completely blasphemous in that church, he does take the rules of the game seriously.